Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Simply Sweet Gemini here. Sorry for the long delay in having a video. It's been a number of years actually. I'm taking a different approach with my channel now. So I figured I'd show you what I've been up to during this quarantine. So I just want to show you some of the adult coloring book pages that I have been working on since April. And I hope you enjoy. So the first two books that I've ever purchased were the Anamorphia by Kirby Rosannes and this Colors of Nature book. I bought these in like 2016 and I'm just starting to do more coloring in them because now I've had a little more time. So I'm just going to quickly flip through. Let me know if you have any questions down in the comment section, and let's get started. So most of the pages I color with are usually done with these BIC intensity markers. They are alcohol based, but they have a pretty good range of colors here. Other things that I use to color are Sharpie markers. And of course I use some sparkly gel pens. They're not any name brand, but I like the glitter that they have in them. And I also use Prismacolor Scholar pencil crayons to color with. So in the Colors of Nature, there's very detailed pictures. So this is one that I've done. This was all done with fine liners. This one was done with all gel pens. And this one I did all with permanent marker. So this one did bleed through onto the other page, as you can see, but some of the pictures are really detailed, so I don't think I'm coloring all of them anyway, so I'm okay with that. So that's this book. This is one of my favorite Kirby Rosannes books, and it's Anamorphia. I've decided to take a different approach with this coloring book. I think I'm going to make it into kind of like coloring as well as an ideas book, because I am starting to learn a lot more from other colorists and being inspired by them. So I want to use this as a notebook kind of for the creative ideas that I'm getting from other YouTubers. So this one I mostly color in with colored pencils as well as gel pens because this paper is super thin. So as you can see here, I've jotted down different ideas of coloring challenges and styles as well as additional ideas. So these ideas were inspired by Color with Claire and Johanna Basford. So I've also done this one. So this one was more like a page for ideas of what I can do for backgrounds and how to embellish the coloring sheets. And this one was inspired by Color Me Stress Free, Coloring with K, and Color Creatively. And I used acrylic paint on this part. And as you can see, it has warped the page, but it can still be colored on the back, which is all right by me. So I've done this double page with the chameleons. And this one is falling off, but this one was paper piecing that was talked about by Dede Willingham. So I wanted to try this out. So basically it was taking some scrapbook paper and tracing out the shapes and just gluing them down. As you can tell, my glue was not super good, so I have to do that part again. But I think that this is fun. It's just another way to get crafty and use up some of the scrapbook paper that I have. So this was different combinations of colors to color galaxies. So I was inspired by Color with Claire and Always Coloring for these. So I was just writing down color combinations that can be used in doing this as practice. I also did these toucans. And the last thing I did were the flamingos. So here I did this very early on, so I couldn't match the exact colors as well as the techniques. So on this page when I was doing it, I just decided to do sectional coloring. So just taking out bits and pieces that I thought were interesting and coloring those out. All right, so this one is that book. So my next one is, this is the first Coloring Heaven magazine I ever bought. And I found this at my local drugstore, which I was super excited about because I do really like Hannah Carlson's artwork. So I'll just show you the pages that I've done in here. And these ones I've mostly done with just color pencils and markers and with a bit of gel pens, because these pages are quite thin as well, but because they're single-sided, it's not that big of a deal. Sorry, I did not put tabs in these. So here I've been trying to do a bit of work on skin color. So that's my first practice. I've done this one. This one. This one took a really long time because I actually colored all of the background. So you'll notice on most of my colorings there are no backgrounds, but I'm trying to improve on that and work on it. It is time consuming, but I think it turns out really nice when it's done. I actually really like how this one turned out. This is the first time I was coloring hair too, so it's very neat. Of course, lots of improvements to be had, but I'm pretty happy with how these have first turned out. And then the last one is this dog. So that's that. These two books are from Edwina McNamee. So this book, Springlings, I got for my birthday in May, and I've actually finished coloring all of the pictures. I say all of the pictures because she actually gives 2 copies of each picture. So she does this just black and white lines, and then she also gives you like the ones on black, and I've actually colored all the ones on the black paper, so I count this as finished. I think that I can do more if I want to in the future, but for now, because I have so many other pages to color, I think that this is good. So for all of these, I actually did them with the BIC markers as well as gel pens. and Sharpies, because this paper I feel is not nice with pencil crayons. This is like an Amazon copy of the book. So I just flip through all of these. This is my first coloring page video, so of course there's lots to improve on, but don't be too harsh on your comments, please. So this was when I was trying out the hot and cold palettes. And I do like the way that these have turned out. This was the warm palette. This was a cool palette one. This I tried to use the Ohuhu water-based markers. I'm not a huge fan of the water-based markers because of how streaky they are, but maybe I need to practice a bit more to make it more consistent. So this one I actually just decided to color all of them because I started from the back of the book and I thought it would just be a nice surprise to see what I'm coloring and not really have a choice. So that's in a way my motivation to get all the pages done. This is the last one. So her books are really nice because not only does she give you 2 copies of the pictures, but in most of her books she also gives you a link that you can use to print out a digital copy of the pictures. So if you really like the book, then you can do it again, really. So this is another book I got from her. It's Dreamlings 3, which I really liked. And in this one I only colored a few, so I'll just get through those. So these have all been colored through April to now. And I feel like I've done way more than I have the last few years after I bought the book. So quite proud of myself. So I will continue coloring through them. And right now I'm actually working on a coloring scavenger hunt that Danny Buttons had introduced. So once I've gotten my pages colored, I will definitely redo another video for you guys showing what different things I've done. So I appreciate you guys continuing your support in my channel, and I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you. Hope you guys are staying safe and have a great day.